Fala galera, beleza? De volta aqui com mais um react de uma grande final, dessa vez de Mortal Kombat 1. A primeira final que eu vou estar de Mortal Kombat 1 que eu tô comentando aqui no canal. E foi da CEOtaku 2023. Olha lá quem tá jogando, olha lá, olha lá, olha lá, olha lá. Punk versus Striker. Punk no Mortal Kombat 1, hein? Quem não tá ligado, Punk, o jogador Street Fight, né? Eu acho que quem acompanha a FGC tá ligado quem é. Vamos ver como é que ele tá jogando o Mortal Kombat. Beleza? Lembrando, se você não é inscrito no canal, se inscreve aí pra dar uma força. Bora lá conferir essa final. Lembrando mais uma vez, deixar os créditos aqui pro canal CEOgamer, tá? Porque, meu Deus, não me dê strike não. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Like, you know, if you have to go up into a grand finals and you're like, okay, this person has already beaten me, it's tough. It's mentally tough.
E é uma partida grande pelo jeito, hein? 30 minutos de partida?
This one you can go in fresh. You can say, hey, you know what?
Vamos que
Literally, I
vamos,
might
vamos
just
que vamos.
have Punk's number, or Punk might is like, I might just have Striker's number. Like, literally, it's just a brand new fresh matchup where the numbers are going in Punk's favor.
Yeah, and the other factor of it is too is that now you're going up against Striker's Havoc. It's no longer Parsav's Havoc, so that data reset does happen here. And we see that time and time again throughout the bracket at MK1 that different styles do really get showcased across the player base here because we see like different decisions based on camera, based on how the player wants to approach in neutral as well. So this might be a little bit of a shake-up here, but again, Punk, no stranger to this hot seat here in Ultima Finals at CEOtaku 7.
Punk tá com a Chara. Como é que é? É isso, não? Mano, peraí. Mano, ó. Vou pegar pra vocês. É a transmissão dos caras lá, tá? Aqui tá 1080p. Então, tá ruim porque é a transmissão dos caras lá. Eu não tenho culpa, não. Não sei se o cenário é muito claro, sei lá. Estão jogando no Switch, deve ser. Tá jogando no Nintendo Switch isso aí, que tá zoado, hein? Punk de Ashara, eu não sei o nome, como eu pronuncia o nome dela. E o outro tá de Havoc. Tem Sonic Fox nessa final? Não sei nem se o Sonic Fox tava nesse negócio aí, hein? Esse torneio aí. Mas o Punk tá dominando bem a personagem, parece, hein? Tirou um bom dano. Ó. Cara, esse personagem ele é muito doido, mano. Ele se machuca pra dar...
That was such a good whip punish for the back too. All right, at least forcing some meat out of Punk, right? This is going to be a tough comeback to make. It's possible, but Chip is looking like, yeah, no chance there. Maybe you have to flawless block that. Again, our timing is not super great yet. But that's at least got to be a win, right? As long as you can get something out of the opponent before you lose, it's a big win.
Right. Massive resource lead for Striker because of it. Alright, down 4, got the space we're looking for, able to armor up and send a fireball.
Tô torcendo pro Striker, hein? Tô muito fã do Punk não, vou mentir não.
It's such a funny move and a literal disjointed hitbox, and this has just been a big tool. Honestly, we've seen all of the Havocs used so far, but sparingly,
cara, o Havoc é muito louco, né, mano? Deixa ele é mó doidão, mano.
But nice, again, the 2-1 whip punish from Punk. Definitely the go-to.
Heck, I'm pretty sure that disjointed hitbox is actually called the disjoint in the move list when you look at it.
Really?
I think it's disjoint something.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Fizeram uma armadura pra ele.
Alright, big combo in the corner. This is looking a lot more like second round, but Punk has shown a really good opportunity to like get out of the corner a lot of different ways. And one way is just do the combo, and that is going to give you, like I said, that opportunity to side switch if you want to. Obviously, in that situation, you're going to want to. And now the life's evened up.
All right. Oh, the mid, but didn't believe. Send it with the overhead. Let the missile do the work for you.
Sector ali de Camel.
Oh, nice low. Right back out to the down one. Interrupt and also keep this.
Caraca.
Oh, no. It was a really cool idea. That was actually genius from
bicho
Striker.
doido.
The missile, again, if the missile was timed correctly there,
o outro tá usando Sub-Zero de Camel.
The fact that the missile was just, if there was any chance the missile wasn't timed correctly, you mash that down too. It'll kill before the missile hits you. So a genius way to play your round.
Calma aí que esse microfone tá meio louco.
All right, round apiece in this first game. Nice jump in. Actually getting a little bit of extra time because of it, so you don't get hit by that goo ball.
Da hora, mano.
But a big pickup.
Cara, os combos desse Mortal Kombat ficam muito legal, mano. Você tem a possibilidade de chamar o Camel pra ajudar a fazer o combo.
I do like the attempt. These down four still controlling the neutral pretty well. Nice jump over. Doesn't get the full punish. Assume the setting 2 is going to hit was a little bit far. Punk's doing a really amazing job of jumping over the arm.
O ruim desse Camel é isso, né? Que ele está fazendo um combo, eles vai e corta, tesoura você. É como se fosse uma estouração de barra no KOF 15, né? Tá defendendo. Na verdade, o KOF 15 tá defendendo, você estoura a barra, né? Você não tá apanhando no combo e alguém te ajuda, né? Eu não sei não. Mas olha, botar o blow.
What a game one here, and you're right though that mid to
overhead has been a consistent
theme for Punk, hoping that the opponent breaks, and eventually I think you've seen so many matches of Punk doing this over and over again that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get used to this tendency. I'm not gonna fall for this train trap.
Esse mano aí parece o Justin Timberlake na época do N5. Quando era novo. Olha o Punk, né? Ai, que animação. Ele tá com a cara de não queria estar ali, tá ligado? Parece que ele tá fazendo esforçado pra ali só pelo dinheiro, tá ligado? Esses caras, eu acho que muitas vezes acontece isso, né, mano? Arranca a cabeça nasce de novo. 1 a 0 aí pro Striker, hein?
Nice down 4 back from Striker.
I really want to see, this is off topic, I want to see Astro with Lao assist.
A rasteira do strike que ele faz é bem positiva, ele faz e tipo, não dá pra pôr não, parece.
Nice armor, by the way, keeping things even. Again, the 4-4, I think it's such a good tool to catch people walking back, and we've seen so much neutral being played that a lot of people are trying to walk back with punishes. I think it's a good tool to pull out every once in a while. It'll catch a lot of these situations that down 4s are catching in, but Striker, up a game, now up a round in game number 2.
Eu acho que o Punk vai trocar esse personagem em algum momento, mano. Ou não. O Mortal Kombat tá um pouco recente, né? Eu acho que os caras não deu tempo de treinar com outro personagem assim, não. Bem que esses caras recebem antes, né? Jogo. Agora, esse cara que tá jogando contra o Punk aí, o Striker, eu não lembro de ter visto ele em nenhum outro torneio, nem de Mortal 10, nem de Mortal 11. Já deve ser jogador profissional há muito tempo já, mas é a primeira vez que eu vejo ele na final, pelo menos eu, né? Tô vendo.
The baller variable for Punk. 2, almost 3, so we're definitely leading up to some big damage. There we go, gonna catch out on some of it right now. Chooses not to switch sides. Again, a big advantage that Asher has off of basically every single combo. And now the corner begins.
Nice, try to get out of the corner, but immediately shut down the approach from Punk.
Oh no, just these little jab strings, a lot less than the 4-4. This time it was 2-2.
Ele aprendeu com o Tokida não se mexer, a ficar quieto, parado. Tokida assim joga, não tem reação nenhuma.
Alright, nice. A little bit of a backdash, but the down 2, what a call out, but Striker not ready for the side swap.
Yeah, the standing 1 was like good timing, I think, but I just think the weirdness of the corner cross-up right there made Striker go backwards, which is really unfortunate. Striker's had some weird things go on, but I think Havoc just might be one of those characters. That's a smart conversion. Super smart. Stand jab into roll to get out of the way.
A imagem do jogo tá estranha lá, hein, mano. Acho que estão jogando, realmente estão jogando no Switch, sei lá.
Wow, back 2-2 does hit the mark once again. Good pickup.
É isso.
See you break. Nice poke, a pick up with the uppercut from Sector.
Oh, the jump over again. This time, finally, 3rd time's the charm. Punk finally getting like kind of like a full punish right there. Could have gone for the stand 2-1, but he was like, you know what, just screw it. We'll just get something here. And still gonna be holding on to a life lead. That was not the 2 that was. Are you gonna be able to get out of this? Oh, the big attempt. This should be.
Pegou.
It's overhead. No.
Os caras do. Ixi,
Oh, Punk with the thumbs up. Oh my God. That's not a game. The game is not over by any means. There's still a chance on both sides for sure. We're going to be 1 hit away. The down 4 is going to connect. Tries to go for chip. It's not enough. Oh,
os caras tiram.
Punk.
Puta, o outro ali ficou triste, hein?
Fuck you,
Ele perdeu. Ih, olha lá.
Why you do that, Punk? Why you do that to people?
And that's all he can do is sit there and smile, because like he took the chance. He took the chance that it was gonna be the whip.
O Punk rachando da cara do maluco, velho.
It's just the Punk factor, I guess, man. I don't know.
Why you do that, Punk?
Oh no. All right. Striker laughing at it too. It's funny. Day 1. Day one things.
Unbelievable. Punk's a bully. That's all it is. Punk's just a bully.
That was the end of so much good momentum. That was honestly so well played by Striker, but it's still so early on that we rarely see like the raw blockable fatal blows. You gotta know how they all hit. I will say, for anybody out there who's still learning the game, about 90% of them, if you block high, you're good. The only ones are like Hung Lao, hits low,
os caras, quando tem fatal blow, fatality, os caras do evento, eles voltam, né? A imagem pra ficar uma tela mostrando o jogo, e outra tela mostrando os caras pra... por YouTube não pegar, né? Todo uma frescura com mostrando os jogos violentos assim.
Yeah, and again, he knows that it wasn't like a silly read on his part. It was just like he's just like, well, we take those, right? That's the number one like fighting game strategy. We take those.
Incorporou maluco,
nice jab, but of course you're gonna get shut down by this goo ball.
Big life lead from Pop. Definitely seeming like having a little bit of like the momentum after that, which is fully understandable. Ooh, yeah, spinning the bar extra just to make sure.
O Punk parece que o Punk acordou, hein?
Meter, by the way. I will note that almost always has a lot of meter.
Vamos ver o Justin Timberlake que ele vai fazer ali.
Has a lot of breakers as well, so every part of that meter management game is looking so good for Pop.
All right, nice poke. And a couple down three set up here too.
Weird trade.
Yeah.
That happened so fast and they both just staggered backwards. It was like it was no normal coming out. Yeah. They just both got scared. There was like a little like mouse coming out of the ground. They're like, oh.
All right, armored up. Nice down four with the counter hit. Immediate break.
Oh, okay. Try to get a conversion off that, but staying in plus frame, of course.
Right.
Oh, the grab, yeah, the grab wave. That's been the kind of go-to, I think, Striker. When somebody wants to grab, they dash up and grab and just try to get that counter back.
Yeah, the Chicago punish for sure.
Ó a reação.
Oh, this is big.
A reação do Striker.
I think not quite. Yeah, not quite. Classic Havoc damage at this point.
Ooh, really good down, too.
Yeah. I mean, do we expect anything else from Striker at this point, right?
It's armed warfare. That's all it is.
Long arm of the lawless. Nice falls block at the end of that string. I don't think that does anything, but maybe it does. We're all still learning.
Yeah, good little interrupt on the high there from Punk, but unfortunately Striker is still able to steal the turn. Nice. Got the stab.
Yeah, those 2-1 with punishes. I said it before, but have been so good for Punk. Not going to be able to get the grab. Nice. The jab, full conversion. A little bit of a different combo just because it's
essa mulher não faz uns combão não, mas arranca dano da desgraça.
It's been working pretty well in that situation.
Forward throw, still going to hold this corner position. Oh, yep. I mean, where are you going to escape? Because a lot of times, like you said too, some shorter down twos are not so reliable.
But that is definitely not a shorter down two.
Yeah, that is the length of Havoc.
Okay, that same exact conversion, and this one's going to be unblockable. And again, I don't think this is going to be enough. Even if you convert into Fatal Blow here, I would do it anyway, but okay, no, it's going to be the break off the bat. Yeah, it would have been broken if it was the Fatal Blow probably. That's going to mean lawless meter. One hit, probably still going to kill though if Punk manages to get the right read, but oh no, this is to break the tie so far.
Caraca.
Oh, but too far to get the confirm.
No punish though, no punish. The down four's happening. Dash up grab should be enough. And just barely not chip. Punk always just by the skin of his teeth.
Punk na paciência levou ainda. Caramba. E o mano tá puto com ele mesmo. Olha lá.
Laughing, just knowing, oh my god, how many things can I get away with in this tournament? It just keeps happening over and over.
Perder, ele vai chorar, na moral.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, obviously, Punk has earned all those situations. Oh my god, look at that.
Don't you pat him on the back. Don't you pat him on the back.
I mean, what can you do but laugh, man? Seriously.
No.
I feel like Punk has infinite mental advantage right now, right? Infinite.
What purpose is served by killing
innocents? Striker going through it right now.
It's tough, but honestly, how Striker played that last match after, I mean, the bigger mental damage definitely gonna be getting hit by the wrong one.
Mudaram o cenário, mas a transmissão deles continuaram na merda ainda.
And still played really well, just didn't quite get the last
melhorou.
That they needed. Maybe canceling it was supposed to come out like in a down back four or something, but it's just unfortunate. Didn't end up that way. So definitely still in it, but I mean, Punk now just needs to win one more game to be our first big champion, the biggest Mortal Kombat 1 tournament so far offline.
Yes. All right, there we go. Nice down four here. Oh, yeah. just barely getting caught by that goo ball, and a strong lead from Striker here to turn things around. Nice throw.
This is still just such a big
agora
lead.
deu uma acordada.
That's a really big change here. Punk has not really been
Mas é o
using that
Punk,
zoning
hein?
very
Pode duvidar do
much,
Punk
but
não, hein?
going
Se
out
acertar
kind of
fatal
late in
blow
this
aí,
set,
ele se
especially
empolga.
too, to try to get like some knockdowns to maybe try to make this comeback start to happen. And now, even though it didn't work out, it's still a threat that Striker's going to have to watch out for.
Yes.
But I do have to say, Striker's mental game is extremely strong, because after the last 2 games, I would have been tilted out of my mind. I would have been off the stage already.
Well, and that's the thing. In that second game, you just can't leave it that close, right? Like, that was a decision where it could have seesawed either way. Both players one sneeze away from death.
Yeah, you just need to clutch out those moments to not be in that situation. But also, definitely a little bit of disrespect right there, trying to catch Punk, maybe just not low blocking for the unblockable. But the armored option, like I mentioned, is so good for Astra in that situation that it's just something that Punk was ready to do. Now lead as well in the corner.
Grab.
Tournament point quite yet, but one more round could be it.
Tá pelando, hein? Tá sabendo brincar não, hein, Punk? Deixa o molequinho chorar mesmo.
Yeah, but not going to save you because we're not doing the close missile. We're just doing the regular 7 missile. And I don't think Punk's really utilized the forward or close missile from Sector at all.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally, things are going to work out. That was exactly what you wanted to see. A good attempt by Punk right there. You kind of had to try something. Otherwise, you're literally just dead. Maybe expecting to try to catch a button or something with that special, but obviously unsafe on block. Obviously, you're getting full punish. You don't have the meter to break, so you just had to try whatever you can. Play 2 outs, but now we are going to be 2-2, despite all the unfortunate stuff that's happened to Striker.
Right.
I feel like if this reset happens, Striker's in a great spot. Like,
2
I
a 2,
feel already really well into this.
Yeah, Striker already a player with a ton of heart in this set so far. And, you know, being
jogando com o Heavy, que ele joga pouco mais melhor que o Punk, na minha visão aqui. Porque o Punk tem mais experiência, parece, né, velho? Ele se espera mais, sabe a hora certa de atacar. Tá bem calmo o Punk por aí, né? O que aconteceu? Ih, rapaz.
What's going on? Something's wrong with the controller. All right. You know, something's cursed about this grand finals. The unluckiest stuff is happening to everybody. But now the question is, who is it going to happen to, right? What games were playing on here? Who put like a curse on the screen setup?
Yeah, this is the second time we've seen this happen so far in this tournament, and my goodness, that's a heartbreaker too, especially at that point.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to like call out something, anything yet, but I will say that it's happened twice with converters. So just everybody should be careful. I think Lucas was using a converter, and now Punk's definitely using a converter. So everybody just be very careful. Test out a lot of stuff offline before you play. We're all trying to figure out why either of these happened, I think.
The other thing too is the heating of the console itself. That's a really big factor quite often. Striker is going to take this round, so we're going to wait for the timeout, so no more meter advantage here, because, you know, this is one of those games where meter will carry over. So 14 seconds of a break here before we move on to this one. But yeah, I mean, it could be any number of factors. It used to be back in the day that the Brooks needed an update. If there was a recent update, there would be an 8-minute timeout that the PlayStation console would give, and it would remove control. I don't think that's a factor anymore for the adapter. But the other step could be, it might just be the heat of the console itself.
Acho que só deu o round pro cara ali, né?
So
beleza.
Here we go.
No, these things, you need a Sub-Zero cameo for the PS5.
Justo.
For real. Yeah, no. But this is reset point now for Striker. Punk, though, I feel like not going to be feeling like too angry about that. It's just, it is what it is. Obviously, you're mad, but Punk has just been in this situation, I feel like, more times.
Oh, yeah.
And doing great. Gets the jump over kick. Doesn't get the full conversion with the forward, too, but Striker is not spending meter on that. Could have spent meter. I actually expected to, but not.
All right, good counter. A couple fireballs, tries to interrupt the startup with the fireball, but not going to succeed. That's a good point for Astra right there, because the startup of the fireball, you don't put yourself in danger for it and are usually able to shut it down because of her 2-1 string.
Oh, just getting the little hits here and there. One conversion could have been it. No, the back 2-2 is not going to fully connect. A great tech, but one hit away, and we're getting a reset. Oh, the grab. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's forward grab. That's a lot of damage. It is enough. Bracket is reset. We are even back down to 0-0. I mean, that's the mental fortitude after everything that happened here. Striker still staying strong. All right, getting a little bit of relief, you can tell.
Punk deve ter uma carta na manga, não é possível o Punk dando risada.
Laughing, man. What's going on? Punk's
Punk
like,
tá de sacanagem.
Punk's just playing an online set right now. Punk, do you know this isn't Kombat League?
I mean, honestly, again, the heart from Striker alone is just on full display right now in this grand final set. This is a big moment to start things out with here. You know, you see Tong himself up here, probably trying to make sure that everything's all good with the PS5 console and, you know, the situation for Punk here. But Punk's just going to ride it out. A good sport in this one here, especially it causes so much stress to a player on the scene. I don't think I've ever seen someone cause this much havoc.
Esse cenário é muito louco, velho, na moral.
It's funny too, like, okay, so now we're of course entering the grand finals reset, the ultimate finals reset. It's going to be a fresh 3 out of 5. Again, man, I know these are some of those matchups that make this game take forever. Oh, the raw arm. If the arm doesn't armor through anything and just connects, it actually crumples, just like we saw. This is the first time we've seen it in all of these matches, I think.
Yep, and still committed to the string. Unfortunately, a late call on the miss to remain safe. And again, I want to start seeing some close sector calls because usually it's when Punk's unsafe, you get pushed back in.
Mas eu acho que agora o Punk não vai querer brincar, não, hein?
Striker's been so smart with just doing like jab or jab into roll just to get that punish. But if they did the close missile, I'm assuming that would
Agarra, pô.
Of course, one of those things like you can kind of guess, but we're still early in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a smart choice. I don't know if Punk's quite ready for that yet.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you have to have a solid read on your opponent. The standard missile is far more consistent.
Yeah, it's looking like one of the best cameos I think so far. But Striker post reset still looking really good. Forward grab's gonna do it. 130 damage, easy peasy.
Really good.
And look at that, finally a smile on Striker's face.
Tá quase esboçando sorriso.
I feel like this is so funny that it's like the opposite. Like, I don't know. I feel like the emotions of these players are opposite. Punk is laughing at everything, even like the unfortunateness of like the controller issue. Punk's just laughing, having a good time. Striker literally looks like this is like if you lose this tournament, you're gonna be sent to like the Nether Realm.
The Nether Realm. Never to return.
Boneco bom, hein, mano, esse Havoc aí, mano.
Right now, looking pretty good though.
Yes.
Technically up for the first time in this entire tournament. Technically, Striker is up. It's just by one round.
Essa outra mulher aí, eu vi já uns BR jogando com ela. Mano, os caras fazendo um absurdo com ela. O Punk também que, sei lá, faltou treino. Não sei, olha aí, fui falar, ele é o como que ele fez aí, ó.
Oh, going for chip. That is going to be full punish. I don't know if that was what Punk wanted to do right there. That was a little bit weird. Punk's been really good about confirming those unless it's like a situation where you just have to use it. But that's going to be a full conversion. You can see you don't really get too many normals into that right there. So not a huge amount of damage. This is also going to be pretty scaled. Might not be death yet. Yeah, definitely not death. Jeez, it did like no damage at all.
Matou não. Matou não. Escalonou, esse bagulho escalonou com o combo, hein?
Punk here.
Agora,
Let's see if Striker can close that
agora
gap.
esse mano tomar o e morre.
Takes that first game in the reset.
Foi ligeiro.
And it's starting just like it did from the outset of this grand finals match.
All right, Striker now for sure in the lead. One round is negligible, but
2-0 já
game
pro
is not
Striker.
negligible. Definitely up. And look at this, smiles coming out from Striker.
1-0.
I feel like to even stand a chance against Striker, you've gotta stress him out, right? You can't let the happiness start coming in. Or maybe he plays better stressed out.
Who knows? I mean, you have your emotions on your sleeve, right? Like that is how Striker has been playing.
Oh, this might be an answer. Okay, the projectile almost was an answer within itself. The arm's going to land for sure. And the grab as well. Again, the extra damage from the sub-grab constantly coming into play. These leads are gigantic. It feels like Striker's taking everything here. This might not be enough. It's going to be a potential chip situation soon, though. Oh, no. Gets over. Doesn't get a full punish. And another grab. Punk was doing such an amazing job of avoiding all these grabs, but they're just starting to land over and over and over.
I mean, look at the momentum gain that Striker got simply from resetting the bracket. Like, what a killer.
Yeah, I mean, things could not have been much worse for Striker for a while. So then getting an advantage, everything is just looking better and better. Punk needs to start watching out for these grabs for sure. I mean, the mix-up game is there, right? But yeah, nice. The forward twos into the sector uppercut board is great.
Yeah, and the other positive, because of that sector uppercut, you've lost out on the immediate recovery from Sub-Zero assist. That's a big win for Punk right now.
Okay, this, again, might be the full punish. All right, yeah. Oh, the UZD meter here. I like that. The unblockable is available. Is going to wait a little bit, delay the time. Going to get the full launch. What's the setup? It's going to be the freeze into the full combo. We're almost definitely going to see a projectile here. Yep.
Goes for the six.
It went over! It went over Astra! Alright, we are potentially in another grab for game situation. A good tech this time.
Caraca, não tá deixando o Punk fazer reação, mano. Não tá fazendo nada.
So that was actually just a little bit of damage, but we're almost at chip. And Striker, 2 games up. The crowd is definitely behind Striker right now, going wild. They are super pumped right here, making it all the way through the losers bracket, a 2-game lead on Punk.
I want to see the comeback here, but also I kind of am just worried because don't stress out Striker any more than he already was in the last set.
I don't know if his heart can physically.
É pressão do moleque, mano. Você é louco.
For health reasons, I almost want to see this end.
Quando tá dropando, ele acerta as paradas, não
really
linka com nada, nenhuma magia, nada.
He's been playing so amazingly, and also really such a heartbreaker outside of his control and what happened in that last game.
Pega assim,
Not
vai
that
que vai.
Striker would have lost anyway, but I just want to see it go well.
With the stagger punish here, do we get this? No, we're just going to go for the corner position. Okay, smart call. Saves the sector assist. And again, we need that closeness because the roll call is fantastic. But every single time, Striker gets away with it.
Yeah, or maybe just calling it a little bit earlier.
Caraca.
But so far, it's definitely betrayed Punk. Most characters don't have that exact option of getting that roll punish. So definitely Punk not quite adapting to that. But that is going to, we're going to see it again. Over and over. Punk is defaulting that a little bit too much. We're going to see the unblockable reset one more time. By the way, that does do a little bit of damage to Havoc, so it's not entirely free. We have seen people kill themselves with it on accident.
That's true, actually.
All right,
nice.
Yeah, going the other direction this time. That's nice to see. Oh, like the Punk's strength, that's a difference. We haven't seen forward 2 in a projectile very much from Punk through the entire set, and it worked right there. Down one, yes, nice, great conversion. I mean,
from
not
behind?
that much, but oh my god.
All right, nice tech. That down 3 goes for the overhead setup
Dá
here.
pra ver que o Punk tá tentando reagir.
All right, the throw's landing a lot less. Punk feels a little bit back into this, but maybe that was an attempt to throw right there. It is very dangerous. You have to let go block to throw tech in this game, essentially. So you've got to be ready. Okay, nice. Drops a little bit right there. You can definitely see Striker a little bit unhappy with that, but just needs a few more hits. It's going to be down 4. Can we get another down 4? I want to see down back 4 for Chip, but no, not going to need it. And Striker now on tournament points needs one more round to take down Punk from the losers bracket.
E agora, Punk? E agora, Punk?
Nice, got the stagger.
3-0.
Alright, strong lead for this one here. And still has break opportunity. Geez, Striker's break consistency has been huge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, both of these players.
Really.
Punk definitely had a little bit of like a string of not hitting them for a while, but overall throughout the set, it's been so consistent. And a beautiful anti-air. That was, I mean, just a great way to get a ton of damage off of it as well. Oh, no, okay, a big launch. Now, again, not going to be huge damage. Did have Sub-Zero available, so this is going to be, or would have been 300, a little bit of a late break. I think that only saved about 100 damage from the combo, but when you're this close into losing the tournament, you got to try and tie things up. That's going to be great damage. The missile was timed well that time, and it might be timed well this time too. No, chance for a comeback. No unblockable though. No, didn't have the meter.
Oh no, got the low. Has to respect this. Another throw with the escape. Failed. One more touch is all that Punk needs, but we're armored up, so no.
Vai todo pra pegar um Fatal Blow. Se pegar uma coisinha ali, ele emenda com Fatal Blow.
And there we go, an excellent trade for Punk to take that game.
That was so risky too, because if Punk had that forward 2 had been ducked by Striker, that would have been any normal into Fatal Blow, and that would have been GG. That would have been the entire tournament. But Punk, with the confidence, working out, getting the first game on the board in this reset.
Okay, there we go. Nice wall jumping into this one here.
Aquele combão maroto. Já enjoei de ver esse combo.
Oh, and already spending that bar. Getting the first hit does give you an extra bar in this game, so spending it off the bat, waiting a little bit, getting the unblockable reset. This is going to be about 50% of Punk's life already gone. Does not get the anti-air off on that jump kick. Everything working Striker's favor. Is going to even get the low off the back too. Oh no, Punk needs to find a way out now, but down 2, conversion into some Oki. That is looking beautiful, but a duck. That was great. Even in the last moments of life, Punk's going to build a little bit more space. Even if the loss here is not quite in the corner. Tournament point once again, though, for Striker.
Very strong moleque de novo, hein? And you know what? That down 2 shuts down the while falling button after the down back 3 from Astra. We spend the meter right there, so that is a great knowledge check there from Striker, ready to pull that off.
Oh no, the grabs are starting again, but forward 2 into that sector assistance works so well. Striker does the first one in the entire set, and then almost none ever again. Still, though, going to be able to keep the pressure on. Oh no, Punk. Looking so good. Yeah, this is going to be good damage.
Foi esperto, mudou de lado para deixar no canto.
Oh, what a duck there from Striker. Big follow-up here. Not going to go for side, so I'm just going to stay in the middle. You kind of don't need to because the way that Havoc works, right?
Okay.
Guaranteed unblockable.
Yep. Oh, okay, he's going to wait a little bit longer. See if there's anything unsafe. Point blank uses it. Okay, this is not going to be the kill, but it's going to be mixed for game. Okay, there is going to be a breaker used. One big conversion here could do it, but we got to see what the hit could actually be. Gonna get plus frames. Lands instead the overhead with some space.
Nice.
Lands the forward throw as well. It wasn't tech, but not a huge amount of damage.
There we go. That's big.
One more hit of chip is all you need after this. There's so many different ways to do it. The down three lands! Down that 4,000 striker! All the way from the losers bracket! It's your CEOtaku 2023 champion!
I thought they were about to collapse over here for a second. Yo, the homies picking it up here for Striker. A well done comeback here against Punk. Punk was straight up at Striker's head for at least that first set. Punk's just a bully. Punk, you're a bully for a little bit there. What's going on?
No, honestly, so well played by Punk. I mean, it was Punk doing all the right things, but that speaks so well to the mental fortitude of Striker. I don't think I've ever seen anybody look that stressed out in a tournament set and then win. Not only get a reset, but win in the grand finals. I feel like Striker was like an inch from death. Like just a heart attack on stage right here. But to pull it all the way back and using Havoc as well. Like I said, a character that so many players have considered on the lower side of things and may even still. But everything was so good from Striker in particular. The anti-airs were 100%. The new...
Tá aí, mano. Tá aí. Striker ganhou aí o torneio do Mortal 1 em cima do Punk. Olha aí, em cima do Punk. Loucura, loucura. O que vocês acharam aí? Comenta aí, se inscreve no canal se não for inscrito. Até a próxima aí. Fui!